For most of Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari career, the question has sounded painfully familiar. How can a team with this much talent make winning look so difficult? Then Barcelona happened. Ferrari did not simply give Hamilton a fast car. It made a bold strategic call, adapted when the race changed, and put him in position to attack. Hamilton did the rest. His first Grand Prix victory in red ended Mercedes' winning streak and moved him to second in the 2026 championship. But the most important part of that victory was not the trophy. It was the way Ferrari won. Because for one afternoon, the team famous for turning opportunity into confusion did the opposite. It turned uncertainty into control. And now Formula One has a much more interesting question. Was Barcelona a breakthrough or just one perfect Sunday? Ferrari's first decision did not look inspired. Hamilton started on the soft tire, but the expected opening lap advantage never truly appeared. In another Ferrari race, that might have become the first crack, a compromised opening stint, defensive strategy, and a slow slide away from the lead. Instead, Ferrari stayed aggressive. The team committed to a three-stop strategy in brutal heat and high tire degradation. When a virtual safety car created an opportunity, Ferrari used it. Hamilton gained the free stop, then produced the laps needed to make the strategy work. That distinction matters. Strategy does not win a race by itself. It creates a window. The driver still has to deliver before that window closes. Hamilton did. He built the gap, managed the tires, and finished almost 20 seconds ahead of George Russell. This was not a victory inherited from a penalty or a last-lap accident. Ferrari made a high-risk plan work, and Hamilton gave it authority. For a team that has often looked trapped between caution and panic, Barcelona was unusually clear. Choose a plan. Commit to it. Execute it. That sounds simple. In Formula One, it almost never is. Ferrari's history makes the result even more striking. The team has rarely lacked speed, money, star drivers, or ambition. What it has often lacked is operational calm when the race becomes messy. The problem is not that Ferrari always makes the wrong decision. The problem is that every decision carries the weight of Ferrari. Every radio message becomes a headline. Every slow pit stop becomes evidence of a broken culture. Every strategic mistake is compared with years of strategic mistakes. Drivers feel it. Engineers feel it. The pit wall feels it. Pressure does not merely punish bad decisions. It can create them. Barcelona suggested that this version of Ferrari may finally understand the difference between reacting quickly and reacting emotionally. That is exactly what Hamilton needs. At his best, Hamilton has never been only about raw speed. His greatest seasons were built around trust in the car, trust in the strategy, and trust that the people around him could see the same race he was seeing. When that trust exists, he can stretch a tire stint, attack at precisely the right moment, and turn a complicated afternoon into something that looks inevitable. When it does not, the radio gets tense, decisions become negotiations, and performance disappears into friction. Barcelona was the first Ferrari victory that looked designed around Hamilton's greatest strength, understanding the shape of a race. It also changed the championship. Kimi Antonelli still leads, and his advantage remains significant. But Hamilton is now second, ahead of Russell, with Ferrari carrying genuine momentum into Austria. The title fight is no longer a Mercedes story with everyone else watching. Ferrari has entered it. Still, one race cannot erase the obvious doubts. The virtual safety car helped. Barcelona's tire degradation rewarded an aggressive multi-stop race. Charles Leclerc failed to finish, which means Ferrari did not leave Spain with a complete team result. And one flawless strategy does not prove that the old hesitation is gone. Austria will ask a different set of questions. The Red Bull ring is short, fast, and unforgiving. Tiny gaps in qualifying can shuffle several cars. Track limits matter. Traffic matters. A small strategic mistake can cost multiple positions because the field has so little time to spread out. Ferrari will not be judged only by whether Hamilton wins again. It will be judged by whether the process still looks calm when the race does not fall neatly into place. Can the team make decisive calls without needing perfect conditions? Can it give both drivers a coherent weekend? Can Hamilton remain a title threat when Mercedes responds? And can Ferrari repeat the discipline that made Barcelona feel so different? That is the real test. Formula One loves a redemption story, and Hamilton winning in Ferrari red is almost too perfect. The sport's most successful driver joined its most famous team, struggled through the adjustment, and finally delivered the image everyone had been waiting for. But images do not win championships. Systems do. Barcelona showed that Ferrari can get the car, driver, and pit wall moving in the same direction. If it can repeat that, Hamilton's first Ferrari win will not be remembered as a beautiful exception. It will be remembered as the moment the 2026 championship changed. So, did Ferrari finally get Hamilton right? For one Sunday, absolutely. Austria will tell us whether Ferrari learned how to do it again.